Hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Big Mouth Said Too Much podcast, or either if you want to call it What Was Said podcast, whichever one that flows off the tongue the fastest and what you can remember the most. But I feel like all of y'all can remember what was said easier than Big Mouth Said Too Much. But either one is good because, it all plays into who I am as a person and as an individual, okay? But today's topic is going to be about Monday Madness, okay? Like I had some Monday madness. I literally woke up on the right side of the bed, like literally on the right side, and figuratively on the right side. Okay, like I literally was happy that I woke up. Like I even prayed. I said, "Thank you, Lord, for another day," and I was excited to go to work. Okay, like half of us ain't excited, but we gotta be excited because we gotta pay bills and we need money to do whatever we gotta do. Money is everything. But lo and behold, the devil was lurking, okay, that day. He was lurking, trying to seek, trying to find, like, okay, where are you? Swiper, no swiping, okay? Like, I see why Dora kept saying that shit when she was on that show. Like, I see why. Because I literally, my neighborhood where I stay at is decal control. But everybody know what that is. But if you don't know, it's basically like you got to have decal on your car, you're going to get towed. And if your car isn't up to code, which meaning in Virginia, you got to have your decals on your car up to date and your inspection sticker up to date. If either one of those are off and they put a green sticker on your car, they're going to tow your shit. And I've been avoiding it and been avoiding it since I've been out here. I've been out here for 2 years now, almost 3. Yeah. And I've been avoiding getting towed. And I guess it was my day that day. But I saw the tow truck towing people that day. And I'm just like, okay, I sat in my car that whole afternoon watching and making sure my shit don't get towed. I took it. And I was about to go to my second job. Like, literally, I was minding my business, doing what the good Lord told me to do was go to work. I went in the house. I was about to go in the house. As I'm about to go in the house, I see the tow truck down my end where I stay at. I'm like, hold on. Pause. Let me go ahead and check this situation out right quick. I'm watching him and see what he gonna do. He literally pulls in and back. And he put his car in reverse. And, back in. I'm like, okay, so he about to leave out. Because I'm thinking he saw me get out the car that he's about to try to tow. But I waited. But then I'm like, okay, I thought he was about to leave. I go in the house and get ready for my second job. Tell me why this bitch ass dude gonna tow my goddamn car. That shit pissed me off. Because I'm just like, yo, like I just literally got out the car that you gonna tow. And I stood there and watched you. In my head, I'm thinking he's not going to tow my shit because I just got out of it. That clearly shows you and tells you, if you're a tow truck driver, okay, I'm not going to tow this shit because he just got out the car. Like, I'm thinking he's not going to tow it because I just got out of it. Like, why would you tow it if somebody just got out of it? If somebody just got out of the car, I'm not going to tow it because obviously they on to me. But they wanted that money. They ain't give a fuck. They ain't care. But I don't believe in violence. But trust and believe, if I should have bust shots in the air randomly, so then he wouldn't have told it, he would have been like, oh shit, this nigga got out the car and started shooting. I ain't going to go put my life in danger. Because my thing is, y'all don't know what y'all getting yourself up to as a tow truck driver. Because you don't know, that person might wake up on the left side of the bed and want to be with the shit and want to do something because they ticked off. Because at the end of the day, this world, everything is going up. And everything going up except our checks. Even attitudes is going up. Excuse me. But everything is going up right now. And I thought he would have thought not to tow my shit. But when I came out, I ain't see my car. So my rent office is walking distance. Everybody rent office walking distance, but literally mine is walking distance. And I'm already pissed off. So I go in there with the sweet Aries energy that I bring. Because us Aries are fire signs. And I consider us like volcanoes. Like once we erupt, we're destroying everything in sight once that lava hit. So I'm just going in that goddamn rent office, goddamn with Ram energy. Like, I'm going in there hit butting all of y'all with these horns. Okay? Like, I ain't playing. So I went in there about my concern, telling him, like, yo, what's going on? Like, this and that. He told my shit. Like, I understand my car wasn't right, but y'all know my situation. And then I'm backed up in rent, and I'm trying to get that shit paid. Like, if I don't pay, if I got to take out of money to pay that, that goes away from me paying you. So, help me help myself. Like, that's all I'm saying. And she kept saying, don't take it personal. Bitch, I ain't Monica. I'm going to take that shit personal all day long, every day. Like, I'm not about to sit here and let that shit go because, bitch, my car got taken. And she kept saying, don't take it personal. For one, I'm going to take it personal because I got to personally take money out of another situation and personally put it in another person's pocket. And I got to personally give you a shorter check. So everything centers around the word personal. It surely does in that situation to me. But she kept saying, don't take it personal, so you're personally mad with me. Yes, because you're the first person that I gotta yell at because you're the closest. Come on, customer service 101. If the customers are angry, they're not angry at the business. They're going to be angry at the first person they can talk to. So her mindset should have been, I'm going to de-escalate this situation. I shouldn't have to inform another motherfucker about how to operate when it comes to customers. I gotta educate these people. But I went in there, I told them, I was like, yo, y'all act like this is a 5-star ass neighborhood. I can see if it's 5-star, then hell yeah, I'm gonna suck it up and pay that shit. Because I'm living in a house, I got washer, dryer, goddamn laundromat, gym, spa, goddamn everything. Like, I'm not gonna care. But since y'all ain't 5-star, y'all only like a 3. I mean, I love where I stay. I'm not gonna sit here and complain. But it is like a 3. It's like a 3. It ain't close to a 4. It ain't close to a 5. It's a 3. I mean, I'm happy and I'm appreciative where I see it. But the overall score, 3. And what else happened? I'm trying to get all my thoughts together as I talk. But yeah, she told me don't take it personal. And we just kept going back and forth. I literally went in that rent office on 3 separate occasions within one day. Like, it wasn't even like each moment was not 5 minutes apart. I went in there, walked home, had some more shit on my brain, walked back, cussed them out again, came back because at the end of the day, I told them, I'm like, so what can you do to try to help me? Because I even asked them if y'all can goddamn give me a discount on the rent or do something about the rent. Because, I mean, if I don't have a car, I don't pay you. So work with me here. And what she told me was, if you would have told me about that, about the sticker and that you can't pay for your decals, we could have gave you an extension on the toe. Bitch, how would I know that? I didn't know that. And from what I know, they kept telling me, oh, we don't have no information about who putting the stickers on the car. Bitch, you know, because it's in the lease that we got to have our cars right, which I don't understand. Why does that matter? Why does my car matter? Like, in this situation, my car's not living in my house with me. It's sitting outside in the elements, in the parking lot, okay? Like, I'm just here to pay rent, find it, and have a place to stay. Why are you worried about my car? I got to have my car to get around, so therefore, if I don't have my car, you don't get paid, I become homeless. And we don't want that. But long story short, like, that was some Monday madness because I was pissed off. Like, and then the dude gonna ask me when I get to the tow yard, telling me for cash or credit. Bitch, if I came with cash in my hand and I'm literally having it in my hand as I walk in and I'm sitting it right there on the desk in front of you, obviously you have eyes to tow the car. Y'all know you ain't towing blind. Like, I shouldn't have to answer that question. I looked at him like, okay, you must be blind because the cash is right there in your face. Like, that pissed me off. But I end up going home praying and smoking to get my mind off the situation. Because I'm like, the devil's always motherfucking busy. And I don't need him to be busy with me because shit is getting real out here. And I'm trying to keep my head above water. Like, some days I'm drowning, but I come back up. But it's just like, bitch, I see why people going crazy right now. Because there's no outlet out here to let out some steam. There's no help out here. Like, literally, I feel this way. I'm sorry for the kids in the future. And I'm sorry for my future nephew. Because Man, it's gonna be stressful out here in these streets. Like when they get older, I feel like an apartment gonna be about $5,000, and they gonna tell my son you gonna have to make 4 times the rent. Bitch, you don't even make 2 times the rent or 1 times the rent. So why you worried about what my check consists of? As long as I'm here to pay the rent, that's all that matters, and it's getting paid consecutively. I don't care if it's late or not late. As long as it's getting paid, and I got a roof over my head, which that's gonna be another conversation about rent later. But that was my Monday madness. Like that pissed me off. Like I just feel like this way. Don't piss me off. Cause once I'm pissed, that's it. It's up from there. Like I literally had to smoke. I'm glad I do smoke because I would be in a heap of trouble, and I need to see a therapist on certain situations because I'm in a harm. I wanted to got that gone. I ain't gonna say it because I don't want to incriminate myself. But we all know when we're angry, we want to do some angry shit. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that. But the next topic I'm gonna talk about is a little bit of trust. What Monica and goddamn Keisha Cole was talking about. Okay, I trust you. I need you. Shoot, but you can't spell trust without us. Okay, you can't spell it. But to me, I feel like the word trust means like to me like somebody you got a ain't a soul tie to. But I'm not feel like every situation you got a soul tie. Like friendships, work, everywhere. You got a tie with somebody that you having something in common with, that you share a bond with, that you talk to on an everyday basis, because you got to build trust with them. You got to figure them out. Because I can't say I done had some situations where my trust was tested in a bad way. And I can't say some of the stuff I started, some of the stuff people told me about, and I ain't just listen. I was hard-headed. I like to see for myself. If it's hot, I'm going to touch it and learn my lesson not to touch it again. I like to learn on my own. Everybody keep telling me, oh, yeah, Monty, you shouldn't do this. Oh, okay, I heard y'all listen. But I'm going to still do it my way, okay? And find out the hard way. And then I'm going to tell you about it later. And you be saying to yourself, okay, I told you so. Yeah, you did. But, hey, I still had to learn. At least it was a learning experience for me. That's all I want is a learning experience so I know. Because just because that person did you wrong, I don't know if they're going to do me wrong. So I'm going to wait and find out. I'm going to take what you say in consideration and watch. And I'm going to observe. And I'm going to take notes. And I feel like trust is like a serious bond. Like I don't know if I can define that word, but I just feel like it's just a serious thing. Like, and people take it for granted because I feel like certain friendship situations, people take that shit for granted. Just like when you at work, I feel like people at work take your trust for granted because in one situation I was in, I told the girl, I'm trying to talk to such and such person. Don't tell nobody because this shit can go left for me. This shit can go left. I told her three different times. 3, y'all. And she still went back and told the girl that he was trying to talk to. And I was trying to keep it a secret. And I was wrong for opening up my mouth. But I thought I could trust her, okay? I thought I could. But I couldn't. And kind of found out when I met up with the person, he gave me the cold ass shoulder. And I was like, oh shit. So he must have found out. But the girl that he talked to ended up confronting me and was like, oh, are you trying to talk to such and such? At first, I said no. But then I ended up telling the truth because she ended up saying the person's name. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and tell the truth. Because at the end of the day, if she just talking to the dude, I'm thinking that she ain't going to use me as an scapegoat. Because my thing is, don't use me as an scapegoat to get away from somebody. For one, if y'all just talking, that was your way up, your way out. If I told you something, that was your way out. It's not up to me to help you find out if you want to stay with that person or not, and you know something. If you want to, and that's your kink, by any means, express it, do what you do. But she ended up exposing me, and I'm just like, bitch, I should have got you hit. One of my friends was like, oh yeah, Vontae want to beat her up. I should have. I really should have let my friend get her. But I was like, nah, I saved her life. I really did. Because really, and still, until this day, I still want the girl to get beat up. Because I feel like you played with me. Like, I gave you my trust. I didn't know you. And you should have took the information and said, okay, I'm going to back away from dude. Like, I'm going to back away from him. Like, I found out this information. We ain't together. We ain't married. We just getting to know each other. So, I'm going out of here. If you found out this nigga was down low, goddamn, that's your cue to leave. Exit stage left, okay? To the left. Like, you had an easy way out, but you chose to stay and you chose to out me, which was wrong. Like, that shit pissed me off. Like, and it still got me mad. And then the girl that told him I'd be seeing her here and there but I don't speak to her. Because one day she almost tried to run me over with a shopping cart because I move out her way. And I'm just pissed because I should have let her hit me and then caught my mama for that ass. Because I'm just like, bitch, you don't hit me with a cart. I'm the one that deserved to be doing it, hitting because you snitched on me and could have got me outed. Like, you blew up my whole spot. Like, pissed me off. I didn't even get to accomplish my task. I'm like, y'all people run y'all fucking mouth after I tell you deliberately don't tell. I guess people don't listen to clues. Like, goddamn. Like, I guess people don't care that you tell them, oh yeah, don't tell nobody. Soon as, I guess that's cue for basically, oh yeah, I'm telling the world. But if a gay person telling you a secret, you hold that shit near and dear to your heart. Especially they give you an example of what can happen to them if you go telling. I just don't get it. I just didn't get it. And then another situation that happened with me with trust with work was this late, we all working from the home the beginning of COVID and everything. And the goddamn bitch gonna sit there and she was sharing the lady was talking, she was sharing her screen, and I asked a question. Tell me why the co-worker ended up sending the lady a message that's sharing her screen about me. All that I saw was, I can't believe Levante asked that question. Across the lady at the bottom of her screen, you sharing the screen. And when you're using Zoom or you're using Teams, we're gonna see whatever somebody message you if you don't got your pop-ups blocked or your pop-ups not showing on your screen. But that pop-up showed biggest day, and I saw with these goddamn 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D glasses, okay? And my ass was big. And y'all know me being an Aries at heart, I had to say something because I was pissed off because I saw you talking about me, and you think I'm not going to goddamn say something? I literally said something to her about it, but I made it known that I saw her message. I literally repeated what she said in my statement verbatim so she can know that I saw what she said. And tell y'all, I ended up getting fired the next day because me and my coworker would talk about the situation amongst each other on the computer, on their work computer. Guess I was wrong for sitting there talking about the situation on their work computer. I should have told her, text me so we could talk about it. But back then, I won't thinking like that. But that shit pissed me off. That we got fired for talking about somebody, but the person was talking about me. And there go that word trust, because these businesses don't trust us, that they got to sit here and record the conversation and all of that. But that situation was I trusted that I was on a work computer and that they won't go see what I was going to say. And I ended up getting fired. And that bitch still kept her job. Like, I don't understand how she kept her job. Like, she started with me first. She said something about me. She should have got checked. And I don't like that. Like, that shit pissed me off. So I just want to let everybody know, make sure y'all always keep your eyes open at work. Always keep your eyes open, because them jobs ain't for everybody. My main thing, I want to keynote, I want to tell everybody, this is a golden ticket. Remember this. Be your own boss. Be an entrepreneur. Create a business. Don't keep working for other people, because at the end of the day, if something happened to you today or tomorrow, they're not going to care. They're going to hire the next person on the application list. So that's why I treat these businesses like they treat me, like I'm disposable. Because, bitch, I'm not about to sit here and give you my heart, my anything, and you leave me with nothing. Like, literally, I got to fight to find another job and go broke. Literally almost to find another job. Like, no, I'd rather work for myself and bump working for other people because they don't care. So that's what I'm telling y'all now. Start your own business. If you got a creative idea, pursue it. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Ooh. And another situation about trust is, I sat there and made a friend at work. Well, I didn't say a friend. She was a work associate, because she ain't a friend, because we ain't talking. But we was talking a lot, y'all. Like, literally a lot. I was telling her some shit. She was telling me some shit. I ended up finding out that her boyfriend was a thief at Walmart. Like, he stole or whatever, and she was with him. So, you know, at Walmart, how that shit goes. If you're right there beside him, your accessory, y'all both going down. They don't care if you steal or don't steal. Y'all both going down. But I still feel like that's unfair. Because, for one, why we both got to go down together? Like, no. Like, no. No. Let it be separate. If they stole, that's on them. That's not on me. Let it be just that. But her boyfriend stole. I was hearing different stories on what was going on. So me being a good, trusting person that I am, I ended up telling the girl what I found out and what's going on because I felt like, okay, I don't want her to go in the office bamboozled, goddamn bombarded, anything. Like, I want her to go in there with guns blazing, like, bah, 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 like, all of y'all going in the room with your guns sticking out, but I want you to go in there shooting everybody before you go in. Like, I want you to go in there prepared for what you're going for. Like, I want to treat you. I want you to treat it like a test. I want you to go in there. If this a pop quiz, you're gonna ace it because I gave you the answer key. But I ended up telling her what's going on. She ended up blocking me on Instagram and all of the other shit. I'm like, what did I do to you? Like, that hurt my heart. Like, because I'm a sensitive ass person. I'm a good friend. Like, I honestly am. And I'm just like, what did I do to you? Like, for you to block me? I gave you information on your situation. I didn't even have to tell you. But I told you because I care. And because I was a good friend and I was trusting. Because I didn't want to see you out. But I hope she see this one day and unblock me. I hope she doing fine. I hope she alive and doing fine and doing well out here and then selling in her life. I don't want to wish no ill will on her. I hope she is. But that shit pissed me off because that really made me feel some type of way. Because I'm just like, I was your friend. Like, I was there. I was rooting for you. We all was rooting for you. Okay? That made me feel some type of way. But I can't say what trust. I feel like you gotta have loyalty, like because that's why I said that I was trusting and I was loyal. I didn't even know you and I was trusting you. Like that's why I feel like you gotta have one. You gotta have both. If you don't have trust, you gotta have the loyalty. They go hand in hand. But I feel like these days, ain't nobody loyal. Ain't nobody. Well, I take that back. Cause some people are, but it's just hard to find real loyal friends. I feel like people that's born in the 90s and behind are loyal. People that's born in the 2000s and keep going, questionable. Questionable. Okay, I don't know. If I got a couple friends, I think one of my friends, her birthday's in the 2000s. I don't know. She turned 20 something this year. Like, I think I don't know, she born in the 2000s. I don't know. I got to ask her. I don't know the correct date. She's a good friend, though. But other than that, it's questionable. I ain't going to say I just feel like it's questionable. I'm not going to say it is. All of them are loyal. All of them aren't. I just feel like it's questionable because it's the stuff I done seen these days, how niggas snitching on each other. Like, once I seen how the dude... I think they robbed the store, did something. Long story short, they both did something. And the dude shot the best friend because he felt like the best friend was going to snitch. And there go that word trust. Because you got to trust the person you're robbing a place with or you're doing whatever with. You got to trust that they ain't going to snitch. And for you to feel that insecure about your friend, that he's going to snitch on you, obviously you didn't trust him. Obviously you want no loyalty there because you killed him. Like, if you felt that way going into the robbery and then going into the crime, why do it? I'd rather keep my life and rather you not kill me or either vice versa. I would just not do it. If I'm going in there with all those negative intentions before I go into it, I might as well not even do it. That's why I tell people I'm the wrong person to do a crime with because I cannot lie on the stand when I'm like literally heat is on me. Like I'm gonna end up telling the truth. I'm an honest person. Once I get caught, I'm telling you the truth straight up, right then and there. I'm not lying. Once you catch me up one good time and you figure out one lie, I'm telling it. Like, oh, Johnny did it. Johnny did it. He did it. We was together. We both did it. Like, no. I'm sorry. I can't. It's hard for me to sit here and be, I ain't gonna say it's hard for me to sit here and lie, but if I'm put to the stand, sorry. Don't do a crime with me. The only time I'm gonna do a crime is by my goddamn self. Unless I need multiple people. If I need multiple people, it is what it is. We're gonna do this together, but I'm gonna keep my tongue tied. And I'll make sure we practice that lie. I'm going to tell you, wake you up at 5 a.m. in the morning. Let's go over the lie again. So I can get it in my head. So therefore, when I get on the stand or get anywhere else, I remember that lie. And it sounds believable. But I can say I had some non-trusting situation when it comes to friends. When I got into a fight on Valentine's Day. For one, it was me, my two best friends. We all three of us went to elementary school together, middle school, high school, grew up, know each other still to this day. So we see three dudes, and it's three of us. Me being me, I was hot ass goddamn 19 year old. I think I was 18, 19. I don't know, I think. I know I was 18, 19 because it's my last year in high school. Man, the dudes was looking cute or whatever. I'm mad at my business and mad at my friend's business. And I just see the dudes. I'm just like, it's three of them and three of us. And we'll just make it a joke. So, one of the dudes was like, hey, come here. And I thought he was talking to both of my best friends. He was talking to me. I'm like, okay. I was like, y'all go walk ahead. I got this. I'm thinking it's about to be a positive conversation. Me being optimistic because I don't know. I should have never trusted it. I should have told him to walk with me, but I just thought I had it. Man, I walk up to him and the dude was like, are you gay? Like, first question. Why is that the first question? Like, why is that on your lips the first thing that come out your mouth? Or are you gay? And me being a smart ass that I am, I'm like, who wants to know? And that's when the dude pulled on my food bag, my Chinese bag. Cause we got some Chinese for Valentine's Day, cause we ain't had no boyfriends. One of us did, but the other two didn't. So we treated each other to some food, was gonna watch some movies. Man, the devil was busy that day. But I trusted my friends to have my back, and they turned around and saw what's going on and ran up. And the dude pulling on the bag, my food fall on the ground. My good old General Toast chicken with white rice fall on that goddamn nasty ass cement ground that people walk on, spit on, piss on, shit on, do whatever on. Like, maybe fuck on it too. But it dropped, and that really hurt my heart. So once that dropped, I threw the first lick. I don't know if it connected or not, but I just know I threw it, and that was it. And that was up from there. Like, I just know I fell on the ground. I don't know if he punched me and hit me on the ground, like, or threw me on the ground. I just know I was on the ground after that first hit. But I can say, I know I lost that fight, but I made sure I threw that first lick. I won't play no games. I don't know if it connected or not, but I just know he know, okay, hey, Vontae threw it. Like, I'm a going down without a pussy. Without a pussy. I'm a going down being a pussy. Like, that won't it, okay? I literally swung, got on the ground, and I got up, spazzed out. My friends ran up, they helped me out. Next minute, I see my friend, her mother coming, waving the gun around, about to shoot some shit, looking for the niggas. Like, we was pissed. And I end up, long story short, having a mild concussion that day. He hit me so hard, he caused me to have a mild concussion. Like, that was a hard-ass hit. Or either my head hit that concrete so hard. Like, I don't know what caused the mild concussion. Either the concrete or either the hit. Either way, I got the mild concussion. And, I forgot that day. Like, I was literally questioning, like, what happened. Like, I didn't even know. Like, y'all, I don't wish it on my worst enemy. Because I literally questioned who I was, how I got in the hospital, what happened. Like, that was a part of my life I literally forgot about. Like, I would just felt like I was a new human. Like, I had to learn shit all over again. But it came back the next day. My memory came back, and I was like, oh, this is what happened. And I had to go to school the next day. Like, what type of Valentine's Day was that? Like, that was fucked up. Like, that's why I say I trust my friends, because they actually came back and bought the goddamn run up on the niggas. Like, I trust them for that, and I love them. Not just because of that, but for many other reasons. But they was about to goddamn go heads up with some dudes, and I'm kind of glad they came back, because I don't know, like, who would or who wouldn't, like, until you in that situation. But I was happy. And then another situation, I don't know why all of my situations are violent, but another situation was when I choked this white lady out. I ain't gonna say won't. It was for my friend, but it was because she disrespected my friend. I was already tipsy as shit. And when I'm tipsy, anything's going down. I'm glad I ain't punching. I just, put my hand against her neck and just, pushed her out the way, like, neck mushed her. Like, that's all I did. Just neck mush out my way and out my friend's way because she was bucking and all the other shit. Like, I don't play that. Like, if me and my friends together in the club, I'm already on edge as it is because the club is already packed, and if I can't move, I can't dance. I'm already kind of on edge. But if I already got an inkling or see something going on that's negative, like I'm already sitting on ready. And as soon as somebody do something, I'm already in my head like, who the enemy? Who I gotta hit? Like, well, I'm already like a shark smelling blood. Like I'm already ready. Like that's why I said I'm an Aries. We like volcanoes. Like I'm already like just spewing out lava out here and there, like getting ready. So then therefore when that lava just go out of nowhere, everybody getting destroyed. Nothing is getting left. Everything is getting messed up. But yeah, I don't know what the conversation was about and why there's about a fight. But I just know that I stuck up for my friend. And then another non-trusted situation. Y'all, I know if y'all don't see, but on my wall, I got my friend at the top. That's the friend God rest her soul. I love her to death. Me and her baby daddy got into it. And I can't say we lost our trust because she let her baby daddy disrespect me. And I can't say loyalty is the main thing in this situation because her loyalty was with her baby daddy because they got a child together. But in my eyes, I felt like her loyalty was wrong because I was your friend before this dude. Like, I came before him. Like, nigga, we dated. Like, we went together. Like, we was in an old relationship. Don't forget that. Like, we dated and did everything. So, your loyalty should be over here. Understand that you got a baby with him, but your loyalty should be with me first. But I had to remember, okay, she had a baby by him, so I come third or whatever on the list as long as I'm on the list. But I just felt like she could have diffused the situation by not getting us to fight. But we got to fight because he disrespected me through text message for one. And then when he saw me, he said he was gonna be on site and shit like that. And when I saw him, I was like, okay, well, if we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight. And in my head, before we got to my best friend boyfriend birthday party, I was pep talking myself. I was like, Vontae, you going to this birthday party? Don't drink too much. He not gonna get an easy win if you fight. Don't drink too much. Don't drink too much. Make sure you got your guard up. Make sure you only have one drink. Cause if he try to fight you, be prepared. Like I'm literally giving myself the pep talk. Like I was the boxer and the person behind the boxer that get in the water. Like I don't know what they are. But I was just literally pep talking myself. No music in the car. Just literally talking myself back and forth. Like just thinking of every scenario in my head, making sure I'm ready. And I get there, have one drink. Then I found a song he tells Avante I want to go outside and talk. Me, I'm thinking it's about to just be a, one-on-one, heart-to-heart talk. Because at the end of the day, I'm still remembering that we gonna fight. And I'm just making sure, like, you don't try to, one-up me. But we go outside. I sit on the ground so we can talk. My best friend walked past us and say, Vontae, y'all not gonna do this here. So she walked past us. I'm sitting on the ground, and he telling me, oh, Vontae, I want my money, this and that. As I'm sitting on the ground thinking, like, nigga, you could have got me, beat me up when I'm sitting right here, right under you. Like, I'm sitting on the ground in the cement, and you standing up. You could have got me right there, but trust me, he would have got on top of me. I would have flipped that dude over. Ain't no way you gonna get on top of me and try to get a win that fast. Ain't no way. I wasn't gonna allow it to happen. He would have been mad, because when I would have got you over top of my head and got my ass, I would have got up right before he did, and he would have been pissed, because as when I see him get up, I would have tackled him, or either I would have found a way to get on top of him so fast. It wouldn't have happened. Like, he wouldn't have got on top of me that quick. But he said that he wanted to fight. I got up and said, "Bound gone." Soon as he said that he wanted this fair one and all of that, I was like, okay, I'm gone. Because for one, I'm not going to fight at a party. I told myself I won't go fight. But as I'm walking to my goddamn car, minding my business, he comes and swings and hit me on the side of my face as I'm close to my car. Thank goodness my glasses flew in the next person's car. My glasses flew, my hand started flying too. It was just the punch was going. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to let you try to get an easy win on me. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck you think I am? Like, I pop shit, but I can't say. I may not be the best fighter, but you ain't going to know that. You ain't going to know that. I'm going to just know I'm going to throw these hands and do what I got to do to win. Like, I'm not going to say, let you get the best of me. No. That ain't going down like that. But he literally swung, and I swung, and we were just swinging. Then the people that's between us were trying to break it up and everything. And then as they try to break it up, he's saying, oh, you better be lucky, bitches holding me back and all of that. I'm like, bitch, nigga, no. You just won't prepare and thinking that Vontae won't go fight back. Everybody think just because I'm goofy ain't shit. Like, I ain't about it. Like, no, Levante is about that shit. I don't play it. I'm just not I'm an angry person when it's need to be, but anger let you get me angry. But in that situation, trust was affected, and I thought I could trust him in a little bank scheme that we did. And then if the bank scheme worked, but I ended up having to pay that shit. And you trying to get, and the whole situation was he wanted more money out the situation when I'm the one that got to pay the shit back. No. If I'm the main one that's affected by this shit, I get the most. The most you're going to get is what I give you, and take that and leave it. No. Because my best friend told me like he wanted to set me up and let me come to his house and we fight, like he set me up at his house. I was saying to myself, I'm mad. I told her, I'm mad you told me he wanted to set me up, because trust to believe we would have fought in that house. Like, that house would have been told, God rest my friend's soul. But I'm sorry, girl, but your house would have been like a tornado would have went in there, because if he would have let me come in, we would have been fucked up. Because I would have been literally tossing that ass. Like, he would have been like, Lord, Vontae, I should have never fucked with Vontae. I'm not fucking with him no more. Like, this nigga crazy. Like, he would have had it. Because you're not going to set me up and think I'm going to go in your house. Like, yeah, I'm going to go in, but we going to fucking fight while we in this bitch. And I'm going to come out strong. And when I called my mother to come up there. Oh, that was it. You know mama going to be mad. Like, she just heard her sing out into a fight. Oh, she flew up there, guns blazing, baby. Like, I was ready for another round. But he was gone. I was ready. Because I'm just like, nigga, you woke up the Dungeon Dragon. Like, now I gotta blow out that fire. Now I gotta blow out all that fire, okay? What's this gonna say? Something, unleash the dragon. I don't even really wanna unleash the dragon. Something, yeah. I don't know the rest of the words. I know if I hear it. But he like you said, y'all niggas gonna make me unleash the dragon. I don't even really wanna. Like, come on now. I don't know. Like I just said, I don't know if you really wanna. Like, you don't want me to unleash that shit. But in that situation, I can't say trust was affected, and we had to take a pause on a friendship, and I can't say I wish it didn't have to go down like that, but it did. At least he know not to fuck with Vontae no more, cause Vontae don't play. So he learned some trust, to trust his instinct, to leave me alone, let me be where I'm at, don't bother me. But I can't say to end trust in the friendships, lie. Never one answer. Lying. And don't make promises you can't keep. Because I can't say my teacher in 9th grade made a promise to me and said, whoever has the best project wins some movie tickets. I still remember that shit, and I'm 31 years old. 31, and I still remember that she promised me some movie tickets. I ain't see her yet, but whenever I run into her, 30, 40, 50, 60, 98 years old, 2,000 years old, I want my movie tickets. I did that hard work. And you telling me I don't get that? I need all of that. I need all of it, because I put my hard work into that. I won't go work harder until she said that. Don't promise me nothing you can't keep. That's messed up. Promising a child some movie tickets. Liar. Fraud. Her check she probably couldn't afford it. But I ain't nothing to hear or there. I'm just salty. But that's the main thing about losing trust, is promising things you don't, like, you can't keep. Don't do that. Do not do that. Just make sure you can keep your promises. And also, stay honest. Stay honest with your friend or whoever you're talking to keep the trust. Stay honest. Don't lie. Because ain't nothing worse than a liar, because now you fucked up the trust by one lie. Now they're going to remember all of that shit. And about the coworker thing and trust. Watch out for coworkers. Coworkers are tattletales. Because that's why I said my situation, coworkers are tattletales. Like, they will tell on you. And I just don't get, like, why you being a grown-ass tattletale? I never met an adult tattletale. I understand a child tattletale, a toddler tattletale. a young tattletale. But not a grown ass adult that's 18 and 19 or either above 25 and 30 and 40 and 50. Like, why you going to this other grown adult to tell on me? Like, what? Are we in school or what? Like, why you going to another grown adult to tell on me? Like, is your house getting bigger? Is your life getting better? Is your check getting bigger? Are you getting some enhancements to your life? Are you getting extra life? Like, are you Mario? Like, come on now. Are you getting anything extra to your life for telling on me? Being a grown-ass snitch. Like, being a grown-ass tattletale. Like, no, I cannot do that. I mind my own business. Unless you going to blow up the place, then yeah, I'm snitching. But if you ain't doing none of that, that shit do not pertain to me. That shit do not go for me. That's your business. I'm leaving it alone. Ain't nothing over there for me. For me going to go tattletale. Like they say, snitches get stitches, bitch. I ain't snitching on shit because I ain't see shit. I'm blind. I already got glasses. So I'm going to take my glasses off so I don't see shit for real. Shoot, I got contacts in. I'm taking them shits out too. Probably drive home blind. Might see me on the news. What was driving? But yeah, just like with my runoffs, I can't trust them because they knew my situation and knew what I was going through and still try to use it against me. And I ain't gonna say they got my car towed because I know the policy. But I trusted them to look out for me, and they didn't even look out for me, which she said she had a list of cars they're going to tow. If you had a list of the cars that they're going to tow, and you know my car is up there, why you didn't call me and let me know about the tow? So at least I would appreciate a heads up. If you can't give me any help by any means, by money issues or anything monetary, you could have just said, hey, I'm giving you a heads up what's going to happen. I would have appreciated that. I would have loved that. They would have came in handy. But no, she felt like it won't. But I'm sorry, it's like my trust is getting affected by so many different ways and forms that it's hurting me. And another thing is about roommating, because that's a trust thing too. I feel like with roommating, everybody should start off with a contract. That's what I feel like I should have did. Because you got to know like rules and regulations, what to do, what not to do. Because I went into it blind, not knowing like what to do. Because I can't say we was late on our rent because he didn't have a job at the time. And then he let me know what was going on so I could be prepared for every situation. Because I like to know so I can be prepared. So I know what I can do to do this. So we don't get in a sinking ship. But now the sinking ship, the holes are getting sealed in the ship. And we're back floating again. Almost. We still almost drowning, but we back floating a little bit. But, yeah, I feel like start off with a contract. Lay out down the rules. Lay them out, put it on a contract. Say, okay, if you fuck up during a certain time frame, you have this amount of time to fix the situation or you're gone and I'm putting the room up for rent. Like, lay out the rules. Because I can't say if there's no common ground and nothing set, it's just going to run them up. Because I can't say my situation is... It's crazy. I ain't gonna say it's crazy, but we didn't lay out what we was gonna do and what we was getting ourselves into. And I should have went on here and started a contract. It would have been what was a track. Okay, what was a track? Everything will have that up there. Okay, what was a contract? What was a track? It was gonna be something pertaining to what was said. Like we're gonna sort this shit out. But I can say I'm happy that we getting through it. Like I cried. And I was scared that we was going to get put out and everything because, bitch, I want to do my podcast. I can still do it, but I don't want to be homeless doing it. Like, no. I'm going to keep where I stay at, even though my next step is getting an RV. Like, I'm about to live in an RV because paying rent every 30 days is for the birds. Like, no. I'm going to live in an RV where I can be mobile and you can't tow my shit. Because my shit is paid for unless I'm in a parking zone. And if you told me I'm in the inside and I'm going to pull off when I want to, I feel my vehicle moving. Whatever you want to call it. But like I said, start a contract when you move in with somebody. And the last segment is I'm going to talk about is what was news. Because it's some crazy shit that I be seeing out here that I want to talk about that I just be concerned. Because last time I heard, I can say last time, but what recently happened to me was I was listening to what the Cardi B was talking about. Man, I support her and everything, like when her music, like, you know, she got some good music, I would listen to it. You know, if I If she has some positive to say, I'm gonna listen. If she has some negative to say, I'm gonna listen, and I'm gonna comment on whatever it is. But I'm not standing 10 toes down for her because she don't pay me to be that big ass fan that other people are. Like, no, I'm not defending no celebrity unless they're paying me to do so. So as I say this, she was talking about the Dalai Lama and saying that people need to protect the kids and everything. Everybody went past that and said, oh, wrong, right message, wrong messenger. I feel like it was right everything because she just speaking about protecting the kids. Everybody got so butthurt about that shit and was like, oh, she's a predator, she this, she that, she robbed and drugged men. But I'm like, okay, men rob and drug. I ain't gonna say men rob females, but they do drug females. So when women do it, it's a whole different stereotype. But when men do it, oh, it's nothing wrong with it. So I told her, I was like, what? I was like, she was right in what she said. I don't think what she said was wrong. And these people went in on me, y'all. Like, they literally called me a broke, called me bum, called me poor. I'm like, how you calling me all of this? You don't even know me. Like, this internet is giving people voices that don't need it. Like, y'all are hypocrites. Like, y'all want to support what y'all want to support when it's beneficial and when it sounds right to you. But, to long story short, it just pissed me off that I literally had to argue with somebody I don't even know about a topic that's really meant for positivity. And my long story short, if y'all want to see it, is on my Twitter on what was said _ okay? If y'all want to see the whole story, like what we'll talk about, is on my Twitter. Like, just scroll down, you'll see it, because they literally try to call me a predator because I agreed with what Cardi B said. I don't see what was wrong. Like, she's trying to protect the kids. That's it. That's it, and that's all. And they call me a predator, and they call her a predator. I'm like, how's she a predator? And these are grown-ass men. Like, I don't see what's wrong with her robbing and the drugging is wrong. The robbing, I mean, hey, strippers get a bad name anyway. I can't say both parts is wrong, but hey, it's her life. It's what she was doing. I can't judge her because my life isn't right. And whoever tweeting and saying stuff about a person, your life ain't right. I want to know what's in your goddamn closet. Your shit probably worse than us. You probably got skeletons with meat, skin, and clothes on them. And probably other bodies along with it. You probably got a whole meat locker of shit in your closet. Like, don't try to throw stones at nobody's glass ass house when your house already cracked. And I was posting shit on my Instagram about a dude pushing a girl off a jet ski. Now, I was asking people, was he right? Because the conversation was, I guess she cheated or she did something crazy to the point where he saw some inappropriate message with her and another dude. He took her out to the sea on a jet ski, vroom, 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 and talked about it and then pushed her off. Me, I felt like he was wrong because, for one, that's premeditated murder. Because why are you going all the way out to sea to have a conversation with me about me cheating and tell me to get off the jet ski? Mama couldn't have this shit talk on land. Like, why can't we have it on land? Like, why you had to take me all the way out here to have this conversation just to be petty? Like, that's beyond petty. Like, bitch, I'm suing you because now you about to go to court. I'm not about to sit here and fight you when I get back out of this water. I'm going to sue you because you almost tried to kill me. You pushed me in the water. I understand I got a life vest and everything, but trust me, when I get back to land, you better hope I don't see you. Yeah, the situation was wrong, but I'm pushing motherfucker in the sea. That was rude. But some people's responses was, she shouldn't have done it, which is right. Another response was, at least she ain't that far from shore. She better kick them feet. Okay, now you calling her La Cienega. She better pedal them feet. Then another response was, I do the same. I know not to mess with you. Then another one was, he isn't wrong. Then the last one was, he should have taken her back to the shore, then went about his business. 100% I agree with. Like, how does shit on land? That's just like us having a conversation while we skydiving, and you push me out the plane because you heard the wrong answer. Like, bitch, what? When I get on land and start getting my thoughts together, because when I'm falling, literally pissed off because I'm falling out the plane and I got a parachute. I'm happy I got a parachute. But as I'm falling and having these concussions or these miniature sleep moments in the air because I passed out, I'm thinking of shit to do while I'm passed out. Don't do that. Then another one was a video I posted and I was asking people, these two girls in a cop car, and they got pulled over, and I don't know for what. But long story short, they both got pulled over, and the police was looking for some drugs. And the police asked one girl, was like, oh, is there any drugs? And she was like, oh, if I get my car back and everything, and I snitch, like, do I get everything back? And he was like, yeah. One thing you do, I'm a type of person, I'm not snitching to no police on my friend. I don't care. We both going down. I'd rather both of us go down than just one of us. Like, the only way I feel like I'm not, like, it's separate unless I hear you snitching on me or I hear you dry snitching. Then it's a different story. There go that trust again. Because I got to trust that you're going to make sure we stick to the same story. We're not going to snitch on each other when we're separated. Because that's what they do. They're going to separate us and make us go against each other. Hell no. We're going to sit here and tell the same story. But long story short, the girl ended up snitching. I don't know if she got her car back or if she still got locked up. But I was asking people what their response would be. And the two responses was, yes, me or them that I'm snitching. And that was 75%. And the other response was, no, I'm a real one. And I'm with the 25%, no, I'm a real one. I'm standing on that. I should have had a maybe because I'm 50-50. It's like I got to play the situation out. But I got to actually hear you snitching on me. The police can't tell me, oh, yeah, the friend said this. Like, no, I got to hear it out their mouth first. Like, video recorded. But nowadays, I don't know if you could trust the police giving you information because now they got AI recording shit and making shit up or, saying shit. So they might get the AI on a recording and get your friend snitching. And then that's when you think they snitching on you for real. But it's a whole AI lying to you. And now you snitch for no reason. Now the trust fucked up because both of y'all thought the goddamn it was y'all on that recording. But hold on. But the whole time it was a goddamn AI. Too much technology. Won't need all this shit. Like, that shit pissed me off. Like, that really did. And then I'm going to leave with, I saw that this China man spent 21 hours on his knees for his ex-girlfriend at her job for him to take her back. That was lovely. That was so lovely because, for one, a lot of niggas won't even spend 5 seconds on their knees or Chris or Jordan for a female to propose. So, this nigga spent 21 hours on his knees. That's love. I would take a motherfucker back for that. Because that takes a lot for you to do. Like, to literally sit here and be on your knees for 21 hours. And niggas don't even be on their knees for a second, millisecond, or nothing. They don't even be on their knees for a negative second. And for him to do that was love. I would take him back. And I'm saying this now. If anybody that loves Vontae and cares for Vontae, and you want to get on your knees for 21 hours, I would love it. I would take you back if you're on your knees that long at my job, which is at home because I work from home. So if you're on your knees for even 5 hours, I would take you. I don't care if you're on your knees for an hour. I'm like, oh, you was on your knees for an hour. That's a lot. Because I knew I wouldn't have done it. But, hey, to each his own. Each his own. I mean, I don't know. I might try for 21 hours. I don't know. Depending on the reason and the love I have for the person. Because nowadays, bitches block you in the middle of an argument these days real quickly. Like, the getting back ratio with people is very low now. Like, oof. That's why I'm scared to date. But I'll talk about it in another episode of this podcast. But I'm going to close it out on everybody. Be safe. Be loving. Be kind. And always put your best foot forward. And don't think about what nobody else got to say about you, okay? Be you. Because everybody else is taken. I don't know if I heard that somewhere else. But I probably did hear it somewhere. But everybody out there, thank y'all for listening. Follow me on any social media. And if there's some guests out there that want to join the podcast, just hit me up on any social media, whatever you find me at. And just Google what was said. Or either Levante Saunders. And this face right here will be there, okay? Good night and be safe. what was said is out. And always, before I end it, and I forgot to say this, if y'all got any topics, anything you want to talk about, like I said, any topics, anything you want to get off your chest, you could definitely hit me up in my inbox, and vent, and I will give you some advice. Up here will be definitely anonymous. I ain't gonna out you because it's none of nobody's business who sent that. Just send it to me. And I'm going to just, give you how I feel, my honest opinion, and my honest and trusting and loyal advice, okay? I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for listening.